Hannah Case delivering a wonderful rendition of the national anthem here. I want to date myself, but I actually recruited Hannah out of high school to come and attend the University of Pikeville.
I love it. That made my night. I did not know Hannah was coming to sing tonight, and I should have known that. That was wonderful. What a blessing.
For the starter for the Patriots, it'll be number 0, Cassie Monday. And number 10, Abby Douglas. Number 14 will be Shelby Moore. Number 15, Destiny Hallworth. And number 32, Channing Lewis, 5'11" freshman from Harrodsburg. Again, Monday, Douglas, Moore, Hallworth, and Lewis. And coached by Rick Reeves. Now let's meet for the Bears. Something about Vernon White's voice. I love to hear it.
None better.
Number 3, a senior from Shepherdsville, Kentucky, Haley Free. Another senior from Madura, Ohio, number 10, Mary Englert. 5'9" junior from Wise, Virginia, Bailey Frazier. And started one of the forwards, number 22, a sophomore from Independence, Kentucky, Morgan Stamper. And rounding out the starting line for the Bears will be a 5'9" senior from Williamsburg, Kentucky, Sierra Feltner. I'm sure glad they let Feltner get out of that backyard down in the Williamsburg, Coach.
Yeah, they probably regret that most times. But recruiting, there's no exact science. Sometimes it's good for folks to get away and spread their wings elsewhere. And certainly Sierra's spread her wings well here at the University of Pikeville.
Coach Williams was saying this probably one of the best shooting teams will play all season. Real quick, the pregame scout for them, leading scorer is Destiny Hallworth, who is number 15. Leading rebounder will be Lewis, number 32. And watch out for Kaylee Monday, as she leads the team with 29 steals in 14 games.
Yeah, they look to score that ball from the perimeter. They're a little bit smaller than they normally are. They normally are really, really big, and he's got more of a more athletic, skilled type team this year, and should be a good showdown.
Patriots will control the tip. Bears will start off with a little zone defense. They'll swing around. The Patriots going up top. Closing on the 15 on the shot clock. Very patient offensively. Free throw line with 10 on the shot clock. Looking to the post. Up, shots off the backboard. Rebounded by the Patriots. Shot clock doesn't reset. I don't think they realize it. And it's going to be a shot clock violation. Good defense for the Bears.
Yeah, that was great. I think they did a great job till they let that ball get deep in the post, and they were lucky that ball didn't hit the rim, but they did a great job on that possession till it got right in the middle.
You know, the Bears on the December 30th, they ran that zone quite a bit against the Cougars of Mount Vernon Nazarene. They rebounded well out of that zone.
And you always worry in zones if you can match up the rebound for it. So if you can really pull the rebounds down, then you got a chance to be really good defensively. And, you know, Cumberland's done a great job here of doing some trap pressure, and our girls haven't responded to that real good so far.
It's going to be turned over. That ball's going to bounds on, looks maybe on Morgan Stamper. It'll be over to the Patriots. Patriots picked up 3/4 court there.
Yeah, and we've started out periodically playing this zone early in the game and kind of switched ourselves to a little bit more man-to-man as the game went on. It makes it kind of hard to prepare for.
Monday's pass is over to the wing. Shot doesn't draw anything. Let's see if the Patriots continue to press. They're going to.
Yeah, it looks like a little 2-2-1 coming out of the gate here.
What's the goal here, Coach, with a 2-2-1?
Well, there's several things you can do out of a 2-2-1. You can do it to create tempo. You can also do it to slow people down. The college game, especially the women's side of it, has really used it to kind of take 5, 6, 7 seconds off the shot clock. You know, you're starting your offense right now at 16, and you get a 5-second count call on your offense. So it did confuse us. It got us out of whack a little bit. When I did it in high school, we used it to create tempo, and we had 3 different calls out of it. So you can really use it. It's kind of a utility-type pressure defense.
So both teams with a couple of turnovers so far. We've played almost a minute and a half. Nobody scored yet.
Sticky defense so far.
Sticky defense. Pitcher's duel. So the Patriots will inbound the basketball.
Should be a wide takeout.
Yep. 20 on the shot clock on the kickball violation.
Not sure why they moved from a wide takeout to the the interior there.
Bears will match up man-to-man this time. Free guarding Monday. Monday stops, pops, back of the rim, rebound. Feltner battles for it, controlled by the Patriots. Swing back to Monday. She gets to the rim, right-handed layup's up and good.
That's a great move, very strong move by the smallest girl on the court, but that's 2 offensive rebounds on 2 possessions. That's not ideal for the Lady Bears.
So they put it over to Feltner. With Frazier up top, look at the Patriots going to be in the zone defense. We'll get over to Free, 18 on the shot clock, gets inside the Englert to the free throw line. From the elbow, shots up and good. We're tied at 2.
Yeah, I don't think Cumberlands was for sure what they wanted to do after make after miss. It looks like they're trying to mix it up a little bit and had 2 girls playing zone and 3 girls playing man-to-man that possession.
England's first basket of the evening. Ties the game at 2. Back over to Monday. The Bears going to be man-to-man once again. Monday guarding against Englert. I think we'll get Englert with a chop. It is. It'll be her first, team's first.
She did a great job moving her feet, and then at the last second she slapped down, and they'll call that every time, and probably a good call by the officials right there.
Monday will inbound the basketball for the Patriots. Gets over to Douglas. Douglas falls down, no call though. Shot blocked by Feltner. Freeze will come out for the Bears, and they're going to push. Looking for Englert. No, they're going to pull back up. Gets to Frazier. Stops, pops, holds the release. Shots off the side of the rim. Stamp with the rebound. Shots up. Side of the rim as well. Lewis rebound for the Patriots. He'll give her to Monday. She's going to push.
That's a great effort on the glass. Just didn't get the finish. And 9 times out of 10, when you miss that layup on your end, they're going to make it on the other.
Basket by Douglas, her first basket of the evening. The Patriots leading this one 4-2.
Not where you want to dribble that one, too, right there in the trap.
Give it to Stamper over to Feltner. Feltner laid up with the right hand. Shots up off the rim. We try to finish with the left hand versus the right-handed there. We'll get over to Hallworth. Back over to Monday. They're going to swing.
Monday's got her a good swagger about her. You can just tell she's really good with the ball and got great energy. As I say that, she turns it over and coughs it up. But I do like her swagger handling that basketball.
And Freeze will be called with the steps as well. The 21, Coleman, Casey Coleman will check in for the Patriots, replace Douglas. Let's see, we got a timeout on the court. Let's see if it's going to be at the immediate timeout. It's a 30-second timeout. We'll keep it right here, though. So 6:36 go in the first period. Slow start for both teams right now, Coach.
A little sluggish, about like the weather outside. It's a little cold shooting in here, and these kind of games happen when the rivalries trying to fill each other out a little bit. It looks like Cumberland is trying to create tempo with their defense, and a couple shocks. They shocked us a couple times offensively, and both teams have missed some easy ones and turned it over a little bit. That's not ideal, but that's the way sometimes these conference games get started.
So the Cumberlands right now 2 of 6 from the floor, 0 of 1 from deep. The Bears 1 of 5. They've missed their only three-point shot as well. Both teams have turned it over 2 times as well. Limited scoring so far for the Patriots. You have Monday and Douglas both with a bucket, got 2 points, and Merritt Englert got the only basket for the Bears. On this 2-2-1 trap offensively for the Bears, you talked about Haley kind of got caught in the wrong place with the basketball. Is he trying to get away from the center court, or are you talking about?
There's 6 spots you love to trap. That's on both sides of the half court. We call those coffin corners, and the other coffin corner is deep in the corner. So you dribble yourself into those positions. Not only do you have the 2 defenders on defense, you also have the mid-stripe, and you also have the sideline. So you really have 4 people guarding you. That's when you want to pull it back, get the ball reversed, and attack from the other side. You certainly don't want to ever dribble yourself into that corner.
So after the turnover, the Patriots have 30 on the shot clock. Monday will inbounds the basketball. Gets the ball back, and she'll be dribbling left hand, guarded by Feltner. Bears man-to-man defense. They'll get over to Hallworth. Puts down a couple of dribbles. Looking back from Monday. 20 on the shot clock now. Gets it inside the Coleman. Ball's picked up by England. The Bears are going to push.
Morgan's not going to be afraid to work. I can promise you that. Great defense by working around the post. Player got her hand on it, got a good turnover.
Feltner to get into just another turnover. Bears just a third of the first period.
That's 3 and 3, I believe.
Shots up, good. That's Lewis with the bucket. It's going to be on Feltner. It'll be her first, team second.
Nice pass on the fast break, and they capitalized on both our turnovers or 2 of our 3 turnovers that we've had.
Send Lewis to the free throw line on the season, 30 of 41, 73%. She'll have 1 try.
We need to get our offense started here, and this is where it really takes a little toll. It makes you think every possession, makes you handle the ball, make sure you're passing it correctly, and our press offense is designed to break this. We just have to be patient with it.
Get back to Feltner. Feltner looks like she's going to run the top. Like a man-to-man defense comes for the Patriots now. Feltner gets all the way down to the bucket off the back of the rim. Stamper with another rebound. Foul's going to be on the floor. That's going to be on number 14. It is. That's going to be on Moore.
Another great offensive rebound there by Morgan Stamper.
Dalton and Hall will enter the game for the Patriots, replacing Lewis and Moore. So the Bears had 20 on the shot clock, trailing 7-2 with 5:46 going in the first period of action. Free gets into Feltner.
Looks like they're man-to-man. They're switching all their guard stuff, and they're leaving their 5-person on Stamper and not letting her switch.
Closing on 10 on the shot clock. Reached across Morgan, knocked the basketball away. The Patriots on a drive, a little up and under. Ball's off the rim, off a Bears player. So that'll be 20 on the shot clock.
I'm not sure that was accurate. I think he needed a little help. That was definitely off of the Cumberlands player.
And that's what he's asking for help. Let's see if they confer.
Yep, felt like that was pretty easy.
It's not your first ball game, is it, Coach?
I got a better view up here. I'll give him some grace.
7-2. Bears struggling offensively already.
I love our press offense here with our flash coming. Anytime the ball goes opposite, the guard's supposed to flash, and then you have your skip pass available. It's a great design on our press offense to beat that 2-2-1.
Feltner over to Free. Free's looking for Englert. 15 on the shot clock. Gets to the free throw line over to Free. Finds Frazier. Puts down a couple of dribbles over to Englert. Nice catch. Give her 4 on the afternoon. Nice play, Frazier to Englert.
Yeah, that was a more aggressive play, getting in a paint touch in there. We looked like we were a little more aggressive, not doing so much tiptoeing around. Back in our zone.
7-4. Patriots leading this on Monday. Pass goes in the corner. Deflected by Bailey Frazier. Now she's going to push for the Bears. Looking for Englert, who's going to drive. Oh, this is a little miscommunication when that pass should come. 5th turnover for the Bears here in the first quarter.
Man, the turnovers have been a problem.
Blocked by Frazier. Back to Monday. Sets her feet, holds a release. Splash from three-point land, 10-6. A first three-point make for the Bears. For the Patriots on the evening. Gets to Englert in the middle.
That's the third. That's at least the third conversion off of one of our turnovers. That ended up being a 3, so that's, 7 points right there off of turnovers. And I'm not even keeping track of that.
Monday's first foul, team second. Reed will check in for Feltner. So on the floor for the Bears. We'll get that updated in a second here. Frazier will get it into Free. Got 25 on the shot clock, trailing 10-4. Gets over to Stamper. Finds Reed.
You know, Gary, I think they're running a little bit of a modified zone here. I need to look at this a couple times.
Finds Frazier. Second attempt from deep in front of the rim as well. A little hesitant shooting the basketball right now.
Yeah, I didn't step into it with a lot of faith in that shot.
Backdoor cut. Another steal for the Bears. Turnovers both teams so far. Englert stops, pops, side of the rim. Stamper battles for it. It'll be a Patriots basketball. Deanna McNulty will check in.
I'm not sure they got that one right either.
Hey, they're going to confer there too.
I'm almost 100% sure.
Yeah, they're going to change the call. You're exactly right.
These three guys might be in a fist fight before this game's over with, changing each other's calls.
So McNulty will check in and replacing Stamper. So you have Free and Reed, Englert, McNulty, and Frazier on the floor for the Bears right now. Gets into Englert. She can try to get to the basket. Up and under with the right hand. She finishes. She got all 6 for the Bears. Patriots 10, Englert 6.
Nice move there by Mary. Good crossover. She had the advantage on the quickness and got a great layup for us.
Shots up off the back of the rim. Rebounded by Bigoli.
We have got to do better on the glass. Got to quit giving them offensive rebounds.
Frazier come away with the rebound for the Bears that time.
Yeah, they're doing all they can to keep the ball out of Haley Free's hands and A.J. Reed's hands. They're going to make somebody else handle the ball.
Englert shot finds the front of the rim. Fast break Monday. Pushes it for the Patriots. Stops, pops, and free throw line. Front of the rim as well.
Good pace. She missed 2 wide open shooters on the edge. Not that was a bad shot, but she had 2 wide open shooters on the wing.
Sluggish first quarter for both teams so far. Free. Finds Englert. She's got all 8 for the Bears.
I love the move to the ball screens there, and that makes you have to honor the guard and the post player. It got a little bit congested there. Our other post has to do a better job of keeping some separation there, but that was a nice design play.
Patriots working patiently.
Yeah, we got to do a little better job of talking in our zone right there. That was
and a Monday with another 3. She's 2 for 2 from deep. She's already got 8 points for the Patriots. They're up 13-8.
Yeah, communication's got to be really, really strong in your defense, especially in your zones.
A host of substitutions. You're going to check in for the Bears. Next dead ball. Free, stops, pops. Front of the rim, McNulty, the freshman, gets a rebound for the Bears. Over to Engler. She's looking. Finds Frazier. Good pass. Left-handed. No good. McNulty getting physical. Gets offensive rebound. Can't find it. Frazier. Bears keep on fighting on the offensive board. Need the ball to go find the bucket, though.
Yeah, we're having some awkward passing, but the effort's there. We're trying hard to get to the glass. A lot of offensive rebounding. Just the conversion of that's not there right now.
Begol will pick up the foul. Her first, team's third. So you have Feltner, Stamper will return for the line for the Bears, and Atkins sitting to check in. Look like I'll be checking in for free after the free throws. She'll have 2 of them. She makes the first one. Coming in the game, 8 of 12 from the free throw line, make her 9 of 13. First bucket of them, first point of the evening. Give her 2. She's the first person not named Mary Engler to score tonight.
That's good. We need a little more diversity in our scoring, so that was good to see Haley. Now the Bears are moving into a little 2-2-1, and I'm anxious to see what we drop back into after this. There's your trap spot. They did a great job of right where we want her. Yeah, Coach Reeves is not his first game, and he knew that was a bad place to be in, and certainly bailed out his point guard there on that one.
So 30-second timeout. We'll keep her right here as well, too. Of course, now we talked about in the pregame show about Abby Atkins and the energy she could bring to this ball club. Coach Williams brought her in toward the latter part of this first quarter, maybe looking to bring some more energy to the ball club.
Yeah, it appears that way. He's getting on them a little bit in this timeout about their intensity and effort. I can tell in his face, and you'll see a little bit more effort coming now. And, of course, Abby is a spark plug to that. She'll get it going, and we talked earlier in the game about having Morgan and Leanna in the game together, and get an opportunity to see that right now with those 2 on the bottom. I'm anxious to see what we do defensively. Looks like we're going to match up man-to-man and try to get ourselves engaged a little bit better.
So with a minute 37 to go here in the first period of action, the Patriots leading this one 13-10. Douglas over to Monday, working against Abby Atkins. Gets over to Hallworth. Looking for Lewis. No, goes back to Douglas. Gets all the way to the rim. Left-handed shot's up and good.
That was the only matchup I was worried about, and you got your five-player guard and wing, and that's a little difficult for Leanna's matchup-wise, but she got to take her from her left hand.
Give Douglas 4. It's going to be off of Feltner's foot. Give Monday another steal. Gets all the way to the rim. Passes over to Douglas. Misses the left-handed layup. Battle on the floor. Morgan Stanford, no surprise, comes away with for the Bears. It'll be a jump ball called. It'll be Bears possession.
Yeah, we caught a break right there on the missed layup and the rebound. Morgan just really does a great job of rebounding, but we've got to value the basketball. I don't know what our turnover count is right now, but it's about to catch up to us and put us in a bad position.
Well, the turnover count right now is 6.
Yeah, that's not good. They're 5, and that's 6 for us. That's not.
So 28 going to be on the shot clock. That was the discussion. So you have Estes will enter the lineup for the Patriots. Feltner breaks the press by herself. Monday gets her hand on the ball. We talked about it in the pregame show, too. She leads this team with 29 steals in 14 ball games.
She's got a good swagger about her. You can just tell that she knows how to play. She's got a good basketball IQ. You can just watch her play for a few minutes to see that.
Freshman from Tennessee. Clark Range, Tennessee. Feltner trying to find Reed. Stops, pops, holds the release. Bang! Alexis Reed, first 3 made for the Bears on this evening.
Yeah, tried to switch a little 1-2-2 zone there and keep the ball on one side. Once it got reversed, then it gave them a chance to get that 3. But there's Monday again, penetrating inside the defense.
Found Lewis, her 5th point of the evening. 17-13 Patriots. The Bears with the shoot. It got 27 on the game clock. Atkins working off the McNulty screen. Gets over to Stamper, looking on the inside to Reed. Works behind the Stamper screen. Gets back over to McNulty. Got 10 on the shot clock. Go over to Feltner. Drives to the bucket. right hand. She finishes as Felton's first bucket of the game, 17-15.
Nice drive on the baseline, and that's the no-no. You don't give up the baseline on any defense. And
Lewis's shot from the top off the back of the rim, no good. And after one period to play, the Patriots leading this one 17-15. We'll send to the station for a break. You're watching Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena after one period of play. Patriots leading this one 17-15. And, Coach, you pointed this out to me. We have Pikeville High School alum Steven Silvers on the bench for the Cumberland Patriots women's team.
It had skipped my mind until I saw him in warm-ups. He was out here getting the ladies ready, and Steve does a great job with those girls. He also was there for 4 years, played JV basketball, and just a fine young man. It's good to see him getting into coaching and getting his education paid for. That's awesome.
You know, Coach, and, of course, being a local young man here, we've known him since he's been a little boy. He's always had a basketball in his hand as well.
Nobody's loved the game more than he has, so it's great to see the game giving back to him a little bit too. So it's good to see Steven out here on the sideline.
Well, back of the action here, and the Patriots have first possession. Bears man-to-man defense here. Monday, who had a good first quarter for the Patriots, led them with 8 points. Over to Lewis. Lewis fumbles the pass, shot out of the corner. Rattles around, comes out. Stanford comes with a rebound. Again, no surprise, over to Feltner.
Yeah, that was a great play there by Monday, getting in the paint, creating a shot for her teammates, and we got lucky that didn't go in.
Feltner, nice hang time there. Give her 4 in the afternoon. We're tied at 17. Feltner beat Monday to the basket, was able to hang, got the basket. Shot out of the corner off the side of the rim. Lewis with the rebound for the Patriots. Back to Hallworth. Her shot's up and finds the bottom of the net.
Offensive rebounds lead to a basket. That's you got to realize when you shoot from that left side corner, it's going to most of the time come off if they miss it on that far right side, and we got to do a better job of chasing those rebounds down.
That's her first bucket. Gives her 3. That's the third made 3 for the Patriots here in the first half. Reed all the way to the basket, over to Abby Atkins. On find McNulty. She's looking to drive, spin move. Nope, she's looking to kick it back out to Reed with 10 on the shot clock. Holds her release front of the rim. Nice shot by Lewis, boxing out. Her and Stanford battling so far in this first half.
Not a bad shot there. That's one AJ usually makes. And she made up for it. Great steal here. If we get Abby to run the lane, she's got her a layup. Great pass. Great job.
I tell you what, Abby Atkins never did stop from one end of the floor to the next.
I told you she'd have a floor burn, and she fell down after making that layup.
That's her first bucket, give her 2. Bears trailing by 1. Gets back over to Monday. Bears in a little zone defense this time.
Yeah, back to their little zone here, and I think they'll do a good job if they can get out to shooters. They just had a hard time rebounding there early. It's not a good future for Morgan to stand behind their post player.
Shots off the side of the rim. Atkins going to run down the rebound. She's brought the energy so far in the first few minutes she's been on the floor. Over to Reed. Reed back over to Feltner. Feltner, who can shoot it, gets into Stamper on the post. Left-handed shot, up and good. Morgan Stamper. That's her first bucket of the evening. Bears leading this one 21-20.
Love getting the ball into Morgan. She can use both her left hand and right hand around the basket. She's so physical. That's a high percentage look for the Lady Bears.
An unconventional post player, but she's effective.
Yeah, it's size. You don't have to be huge, but you can't be soft, and she certainly is not soft.
Rebound coming to Sierra Feltner. She's going to push. I like how the Bears are getting the ball off the backboard and just going with it. Feltner over to Reed. Stops, pops, hold the release, front of the rim. McNulty, I'll tell you what, the players are hitting the floor now. It's a physical ball game so far.
Yes, it is, and a lot of turnovers today.
Very rusty right now. Coach Williams has to slow this thing down. Let's run a little offense here.
A lot of charity off of the New Year's break here. Everybody's willing to give the ball up tonight.
Bears got their first lead of the night, 21-20. Over to Stamper. They're going to get, I think it may be more.
Yeah, they're trapping the ball screen on that. That's going to be a great opportunity to reverse it. And you're playing 2-on-1 on the backside if you don't go to the post. And our girls will figure it out as they get going right there. They didn't recognize it, but they certainly will as the game goes on.
That's Moore's second team's first. So you have Free and Engler return, and she'll replace McNulty and Atkins. And Julia Parker will make her first appearance, replacing Reed. So for the Bears, you'll have Free and Stamper, Englert, Feltner, and Parker. Bears win 21-20, 20 on the shot clock. Gets over to Feltner. Looks like now man-to-man. They're getting physical in the post there. Englert trying to post up there. She gets a basketball, gets over to Parker. Who can shoot it? Gets inside the Stamper. Stamper, right-handed shot, up off the backboard, good. Morgan Stamper's got 4.
Showed him the left on the first one, showed him the right on the second one, and that's I'm a big fan of that action that the Lady Bears are doing right now.
Hallworth got the basketball for the Patriots. Get over to Cox, and gets over to Hall. Over to Douglas. Shots out of the corner. Rattles around, comes out. Free's got the basketball. She's going to call for a walk. I thought maybe I thought her left ankle. When she comes down, she's grabbing at it.
On somebody's ankle. She's had some ankle problems. I pray for her sake that's not she's walking it off okay, but
I think
a little fragile.
I think if Frazier's going to check in for her.
Hopefully that's just to walk it off a little bit and get some tape on it maybe. Yeah, she's running off. That's a good sign. So the Bears switch to man-to-man here on this out-of-bounds underneath.
Cox will get over to Hall. Hall's looking to drive, gets all the way to the bucket. Right-handed shots up and good. Lily Hall has her first bucket of the evening, 23-22. Bears leading this one.
Looks like Coach Reeves is upset with his girls not getting in the press off the make that time.
Felder's going to work off the pick. Gets to the free throw line. Looks to Stamper over to Frazier. Left-handed layup off the glass and good. Bailey Frazier has her first bucket. Bears lead this one 25-22.
Both teams have a little bit of trouble keeping the ball out of what we call the paint. You got to keep it out of that marked area. That's just as an offense, that's where you want to get it. And both teams are getting there at free will right now. That's not your ideal situation defensively.
That's the 8th Patriots turnover here in the first half. Bears by 3 with the basketball. Feltner over to Frazier. The Stamper stolen there by the Patriots. Nice job. That's Moore on the steal.
Right idea, just a little bit late on the pass.
Hallworth can score it. Over to Moore. Moore's at the basketball. Gets over to Cox.
Cumberlands does a great job of moving offensively. Their girls are in constant movement. They never stay in man or zone, and that's a sign of a well-coached team.
Gets over to Coleman. Coleman with less than 10 on the shot. Gets over to Moore. Working against Englert. Shots up at the left hand. Battle for it. Frazier come down with. I think it's going to be 14 be on Moore. That's her third, team second here in the second period.
That's a great job by Mary being vertical and keeping her shoulders square to the basketball and not leaving her feet. It really was a tough shot. Ended up getting a good rebound, and Bailey got fouled on that rebound, so that was a nice deal.
So Dalton and Bigoli will check in, for the Patriots. Bears' largest lead of the game, 25-22. Right now, Coach, looks like the offense is running a little bit smoother right now for the Bears, too.
It is. Anytime that ball goes in the basket, it seems to make it look a lot smoother. Nice Euro play to slide to the corner. Good recovery by Cumberlands right there. I thought we had a wide open shot.
Julia Parker, that's what she's paid to do, all at the front of the rim.
Who's there for that rebound? Morgan Stamper.
Over to Englert to reset it to 20 on the shot clock.
There's so much value in getting extra possessions. You cannot put a price tag on that.
I tell you, Julia Parker, usually when she has that kind of look, that ball is going to the bottom of the bucket. Feltner stops, pops, front of the rim, comes off. That's going to be Bigoli with a rebound. Nice job, nice recovery. Gets all the way to the paint. Englert, one-person fast break. Now she's going to slow it down.
It is a little sloppy out there. A little sloppy on both sides of the court.
You know, the Bears had about 6 possessions in a row there, Coach. Offensively really good, but like you said, when the ball goes to the bucket, it looks better. Stamper with another rebound. Tries to find position, and she's going to be called. Let's see.
That girl's on a mission. She is rocking the glass work.
Dalton's first, team's third. And then number 10, Douglas returned for the lineup. Stamper's up to 4 points and 5 rebounds already. And number 22, Whitney Caldwell, the freshman from Pineville, will check in for the Patriots. Of course, notice here you'll have Stamper with a one-handed free throw. Shots up and good.
Don't tell me how to build a watch. Just tell me what time it is. Just the result. That's what you're looking for.
It's something, she struggled a bit from the line last year. Now with those with a 1 of 2 now. She is 44-70. She's right around 63%. Big improvement from last year. Bears up by 4. Stamford's up to 5 on the evening. Hallworth's got the basketball working Frazier. Left-handed shots. No good, but I think you want to get.
She really wanted that left hand. She was doing all she could to get over there, and I thought Bailey did a pretty good job till right at the end and gave her that hip. And once you lose that hip, you're going to lose that match.
The cow's going to be on Julia Parker. It'll be her first, team's first here in the first half, in second period. So 4:02 to go here in the second period of play. Bears leading this one 26-22. Listen back station for commercial break. Watching Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with 4:02 to go to the second period. The Bears leading this one 26-22. Hallworth will go to the line shooting 2 shots. 19 of 32 on the season. It's her first trip of the evening.
It's odd. She went for wanted that left hand on that drive, but she's a righty.
Right, and it gets her. That's her first. That's her 4th point of that evening. Give her 5. Monday will return. That's kind of a lengthy break for Monday.
Yeah, I was happy with her sitting over there on the sideline, to be honest with you. They're doing a little matching up man-to-man here, full court off the ball and playing center field.
It's in the Feltner. Feltner's going to break it herself. Again, a forward in high school and had to learn to play guard when she got to college. It's over to Frazier, looking to Englert. Englert stops, pops, front of the rim, rattles around. Stanford with the rebound, her 6th of the night. Gets over to Julia Parker. Unable to handle the pass. The ball goes out of bounds. Another turnover Bears. I think there's her 9th in the first half.
Looks like Bailey Frazier got tangled, her legs tangled up. I hope she's okay.
Bears up by 2. Monday working against Feltner, gets to the rim. Shots over to Douglas inside. That's Coleman with the catch. Shot blocked by Morgan Stamper. That's right, it was Dalton on the shot attempt for the Patriots.
Bears got very fortunate on that first miss and then made a good play on the shot block.
Englert getting over to Stamper. Look over to Parker. Parker puts down a couple of dribbles. Looks back to Englert. Back over to Frazier. Frazier went to the free throw line, steps back over to Stamper. Ill-advised pass picked off by Douglas, who's looking to get all the way to the rim. Euro step, left-handed shot, no good. Offensive rebound, unable to find the bottom. It's fouled by Morgan Stamper, her first, team second. That's going to send Douglas to the line. First trip, she's got 4 points and 3 rebounds so far, though.
We got very fortunate, great defensive play, and then she couldn't capitalize on the layup, and we bailed her out by fouling her at the basket.
She misses the first, comes in the game 68% from the free throw line. She'll have one more shot. Got Free and Reed and check in for the Bears. Rattles in this time for Douglas. Give her 5. Free and Reed will replace Feltner and Parker.
Good to see Haley Free back out there. Nothing too dramatic on the ankle turn.
Engler gets into Reed. They're going to trap on the sideline. Free tried to break, and I think she's going to call for a walk. They've really sped Haley up quite a bit right now.
They're sending, we talked about earlier in the game, she's our primary ball handler. They're sending 2 people at her most of the time to make her give it up and somebody else initiate the offense, and she's going to have to be aware of it. She will from this point on. She'll recognize that, and her teammates have to talk a little louder to her and let her know that trap's coming and be available and get their fingerprints on the ball.
It's inside to Dalton, working against Stamper. Gets over to Douglas, left-handed layup. Shots up off the side of the rim. And Dalton's going to be called for over the back.
That young lady has gotten to the rim, and she's missed 4 wide open layups. It's been fortunate for us to be able to get through that.
Dalton's second, team's fourth here in the second period. Bears on a little bit of a scoring drought, up 26-25, getting to Frazier, back to Englert, who's going to keep it in the middle of the floor this time.
Here comes a double team at the ball, and we've got to do a better job of taking care of it. And that's another turnover for the Lady Bears. It's certainly not what we're looking to do.
12th here in the first half.
Yeah, that's certainly a characteristic we got to get rid of before the end of this half and second half as well.
2:23 to go here in the first half of action. Bears about 1. Monday working off a screen. Englert's going to switch over. Get over to Caldwell. Back to Monday. Englert got her hands on the ball. She did. They're going to call it a jump ball. UPIKE good possession of the basketball this time.
Nobody wants that thing. I think we're all just willing to give it up whoever wants it. It's we call that ball tough. You got to be tough with the basketball, and neither team really is doing that right now. And I'd say both coaches are pretty frustrated with their team.
Gets into Frazier, back to Englert, who's going to keep the middle of the floor. She's just going to attack.
Yeah, you're going to catch up to her.
No call at the rim. Dalton did a nice job holding position. Englert's unable to finish. Gets over to Monday. Look, she tried to get the rim. Stops, pops, underhand layups up and good. Cassie Monday give her 10.
Great
First
move.
player in double figures today. And the Patriots regain the lead 27-26.
Big possession for the Lady Bears right here. We need to get something good out of this and be aware where traps are coming from and handle the basketball tough. There's a double team. There should be somebody open with ball reversal.
A lot of pressure. Englert with the left-handed shot. No good, but she's going to call for the offensive foul. That's going to be her third foul. The team's third here in the second period. And you'll have McNulty will check back in for Englert. And they'll give that to Stamper and McNulty lineup we talked about. The Bear may be in a little bit of a, is this a 1-1-3 or a matchup zone?
Well, this is our 2-3. We just usually stagger our guards when we started up top, and our wings come out really high. It almost looks like a 1-3-1. But
Hallworth give her 6.
We're searching right now a little bit, and most of it's caused by our lack of taking care of the ball.
That's right. Give Hallworth 8. That's her second made 3 in the first half. Gets over to Reed, unable to control it to get a shot off. Closing on the minute to go in the first half. Gets over to Frazier. Frazier gets to the free throw line, trying to finish. Unable to do so, but she's fouled.
It was a good aggressive drive. One more dribble, she probably had her a left-handed layup right there, but we certainly needed to break the trend of us not getting buckets. So that was good for Bailey getting the free throw line. Now we need to capitalize and get our defense set this last 58 seconds.
Douglas is first, team's 5th. Frazier makes the first. She came in the game shooting 86%. That percentage will go up a little bit. Bears trailing this one 30-27. That breaks an 8-0 run. Give Frazier, she's up to 4 on the afternoon. Lewis.
That was a big 2 points right there closing in. We needed to get that shut off there.
So the Bears going to pick up full quarter as well, 2-2-1.
Need to get this ball to the other side of the court. They've got an overload on this side.
Get to the corner. That's going to be number 4, Holly with the basketball. Turnover, Bears.
This is a good opportunity. You got numbers coming down the floor to get you a good open shot, and they did capitalize on it, but great
nice
block there by number 10 for Cumberlands.
Abby Douglas rises high and blocked his shot. The Bears will retain possession, 23 on the shot clock. Free will trigger it in action for the Bears. Looking for Reed to McNulty. And be a turnover. But Haley Free kind of questioned that call from the official. 28 on the shot clock, they said. 13th turnover in the first half for the Bears. Patriots have turned over 10 times.
Trying to get 28 seconds, I think, put on the shot clock on that one. I'm not sure they had the possession that long, but that gives us 2 more seconds to have it if they use it.
I always wonder how they know how many seconds should be on that shot clock.
Purely a guess.
Purely a guess.
Strategic guess.
Lewis shot from the top of the key, side of the rim. Frazier went up strong with it, but the Patriots come up with the basketball. Hall's got the basketball for the Patriots with 17 on the shot clock, being guarded by Haley Free.
Got to secure that rebound. That's a difference-making rebound right there.
10 on the shot clock. We're going to work against Free. Works out right hand. Hall gets to the free throw line. He's over to Douglas. Left-handed shots up, front of the rim. Another offensive rebound. Monday sets her feet. Shot, holds the release. Air ball. Stamper is going to be called for the foul. Be her second, team's 4th.
That's a shame. That was, I think, the fourth shot on that possession. I don't even know if that was a foul, but, like, you cannot continue to give those kind of second and third and fourth chances to a good team. They'll capitalize on that eventually.
Caldwell go to the line shooting free throws, 7 of 13 on the season. Rattles the first one home. That's her first point of the evening. Excuse me, give her 3 on the evening. No, that's right. Just her first. The scoreboard, the board, and the official stats are different. And give her 2 on the evening.
Two different people keeping that. You got to get open to get. Now you got 5 seconds. You got to go. Got plenty of time, but you got to go.
So we're at halftime here with the Patriots closing it out on a 10-2 run. They can take a 32-28 at halftime. We'll send it back to the station for a commercial break. You're watching Bears Basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. As we get ready for the second action.
Neither team really has too much foul trouble,
No,
except
just,
for the Moore girl. She has 3.
They got Dalton, the bench player, with 2, but the Bears got Englert and Stamper with 2.
If you get to halftime with just 2 fouls, you're not in foul trouble.
Okay.
My understanding of that is you're not in foul trouble. You get to 3, then you got to worry about it a little bit.
Coach, there are not many people I know would have a better understanding of that than you would.
Well, that's a lot of coaches' chance that I was never able to do that internally.
Zone defense by the Bears starting second half. On 15 on shot over the Monday. Nice pass inside to Douglas. Left-handed layup. That's a nice play.
Yeah, I love their little flash action they have with their 5 out against the zone. That's a nice pattern. Our middle, the zone's got to do a better job of stepping up, taking that flash away.
Give her 7 on the night. Bears trailing by 6. They were up 26-22. Feltner getting inside the Stamper, being guarded by Lewis. Left-handed shot. Up and good. Morgan Stamper.
I like that idea. I hope we can send a memo down to continue that kind of action. That's good. Showing them the left hand there and getting the ball inside, that's always a good plan for us.
Stamper's got 7. She 7.7 rebounds, 3 or 4 from the floor tonight. Douglas flashes to the free throw line over to Hallworth.
Very smart group of girls. If you'll notice, every time they flash, they don't just flash to flash. They find them a spot, they'll stop, they'll reverse back, try to find an opening. This number 10 right here is so active against the zone. That's not good for us if she starts making those shots.
Douglas has got 9. Hall misses on the steal attempt. Get over to Feltner. She's going to push. Now she's going to hold it up, run some offense. Bears trailing by 6.
Yeah, we need another good possession right here offensively.
Looks like Hall is going to replace Moore in the starting line in the second half with those 3 fouls. Feltner is going to get all the way to the bucket. Stops. Layup with the right hand falls. Here, Feltner's got 6.
Very, very tough shot. Strange angle to get that up at. That was a great shot. What a great catch right there by 32. And Monday with an awesome feed in the post.
Stamper with the block on Douglas' attempt there, going over to Feltner. Bears trailing by 4, 36-32. A defensive stop. We'll see if Bears can capitalize here.
Abby Douglas done a great job of getting in the paint. She got that one blocked, but she's been in that right spot every time so far this half.
Extremely active. She got 9 points, 5 rebounds on the night. Free over to Feltner. Got 13 on the shot clock. Looking for Stamper on the post. Free. Back over to Feltner. Man-to-man defense for the Patriots. Feltner gets to the free throw line. Finds Engler. 3-point shots off the side of the rim. Free. Nice job offensive rebound. Inside to Frazier. Creates a little bit of contact. Left-handed is up and good. Bailey Frazier's got 6.
Great job of using her offhand as well. Great flash in there. And again, you notice the second shot. Haley Free with a great rebound. Created another possession for our ladies.
So the Bears caught pull within 2.
Oh, you got to get out there. Hayworth will shoot that.
Over to Hall. Her shot, she calls bank. Hall's got 5.
I think there ought to be a side note in your stat sheet on that.
Yeah. So the Patriots force another turnover over to Monday. Hallworth. Shots up, rattles around. Lewis goes high. A lot of action. I think Feltner may hit her head. Hopefully she's okay.
I'm not sure how you watched that play and wasn't over the back on that call, but I couldn't see how she landed, but it looks like she's holding her head.
Yeah, so it'll come up. So let's send it back to the station for a break. So with 7:10 to go in the third period of play, the Patriots leading this one 41-34. You're watching Bears Basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. And, Coach, a good sign there. Sierra Felton's able to walk off her own power. Looks like she's going to be okay, and definitely took a little bit of a tumble, though.
Yeah, anytime you hit your head, it always worries you, and certainly she looked like she was pretty good shape as she walked off the court there, thankfully.
Engler gets the ball across half court, gets the free throw line, picks it back over to Haley Free. Reed will check in, replacing Feltner. Man-to-man defense for Patriots this time down. 15 on the shot clock. Free gets all the way to the rim. Shots up and good. Haley Free give her 4, and she go to the line shooting 1 shot.
Nice play by Haley. Good screen by Morgan Stamper, and love to see that little energy at the end of that. Just excited to get that finish. Now capitalize on your free throw here, and let's get into our defense.
Caldwell's first, team's first. Free shots up and good. Give her 5. Free's 3 of 3 from the free throw line tonight. Hall will replace Caldwell. Coach Reeves doing some coaching on the sideline.
Pretty good stance right there for Coach Reeves.
It was. He's nice wide stance. Bears trailing by 4.
There it is. You got to keep her in that. She dribbled right where you wanted it. And
A.J. Reed coming to the steal for the Bears. And stolen back by the Patriots. Over to Douglas. Now they're going to run a little bit of offense. Man-to-man defense for the Bears this possession. Douglas gets all the way to the rim. Takes the bump. Left-handed finish.
She's finished this half. She missed a lot of those easy ones in the first half, but she's revived herself back and had a good half so far.
She joins Monday double figures with 11.
Bailey does a great job with her left hand. She would prefer to shoot those interior shots with her left as much as she would her right hand.
She's got 8 and Bears trailing by 4.
Somebody coach that girl up. Shout out to her dad.
Bears in a little zone defense this time down. Sent a couple of dribbles over to Monday. Very patient offensively, the Patriots. Over to Douglas. Back out to Lewis. Shots out the corner. Call it the elbow action, I guess. That's a 3's up and good by Lewis. Give her 8, 46-39.
Great inside-out pass by the Patriots right there, wide open on the wing, and she capitalized on that 3. That was a big shot.
A little bit more offense this second half from both teams. Reed. Get to the free throw line, over to Free. She's going to drive. Back over to Frazier. She's going to drive. That left hand is blocked this time by Lewis. Stanford come up with the right hand. Rattles around, comes off. Monday comes up with the rebound for the Patriots. He's going to push. The Patriots leading by 7 into Lewis.
She doesn't miss that very often.
The offensive foul. That's going to be on Frazier with the push.
I'm going to stick to my New Year's resolution.
Yeah. That'll be her first, team's first. I saw a different angle up here.
Same.
Gets inside the Hall, being guarded by Reed. She gets all the way to the rim. Shots up off the right hand. Lewis with a big offensive rebound. Blocked by Frazier. Rebound by Haley Free. Gets over to Stamper. Gets to Englert. Englert sets her feet. Stops, pops, holds the release, rattles around, comes out. Gets over to Douglas. She's going to push for the Patriots. Nice job by Englert. And she's going to push for the Bears. She's got Frazier to her left, Free to her right. She's going to get over to Frazier. Uses the rim as a screen. Frazier finishes at the bucket to give her 10. Bears within 5.
That was an exhausting series of trips down the floor for the girls there, but that great finish by Bailey using the rim to come across. Great pass by Mary Englert.
Well, zone defense once again from the Bears.
AJ's going to sit on that reversal and get it one of these times. Didn't move her feet quite, get over there and cut it off, but she's going to get that reversal to the top where they make it automatically one of these times.
It's going to be on Reed. It'll be her first, team second. We got a media timeout. Let's see if it's a 30 or a full.
I think it's our media.
This is our media. So with 4:26 to go, Bears trailing this one 46-41. You're watching Bears basketball, the UPIKE Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena with 4:26 to go here in the third period. Bears trailing this one 46-41. Coming out of the timeout, the Patriots will have the ball on the baseline. And Coach, again,
got a little 1-4 set coming here. I would imagine probably looking a little bit of something between Hayworth right here and number 14, Shelby Moore on this interchange. There might be a little triangle action.
Well, Bears coming out with a little man-to-man defense this time as well. They've been running zone, but I guess that 1-4, you can't run zone against that, though, can you?
You can. You have to adapt where you cut and where you screen.
Gets over to Monday.
Always a good choice to get the ball in Monday's hands, I think.
15 on the shot clock. She's going to work all the way to the paint. Stops. Looks for Hall. 5 on the shot. Gets over to Lewis. Lewis going to get to the free throw line. He's got the Moore. Moore 3 on the shot clock. Free throw line jumper is good. Shelby Moore give her first bucket of the evening. 48-41.
That's a tough one. Had it down to 1 second on the shot clock, and they found a way to get that bucket in.
Very patient offense from the Patriots.
It really was. Pretty good defense overall, contested shot, but just didn't close it down.
Feltner looked for Stamper on the post. Her and Lewis is battling on the inside. Free working off of a pick from Stamper. Free throw line jumper. Rattles around, comes out free, hustles around, gets the offensive rebound. Patriots come out of there. That's Cassie Monday coming with another loose ball for the Patriots. Gets over to Monday's hands. He's directing the offense. Gets to the free throw line. Crosses over. Blocked by Sierra Feltner.
Probably should not have your trail official calling at the basket blocks, but that's just me as a commoner.
That'll be her first, team's third.
Pretty good defense staying in front of your gal that way.
I guess it's easy to question why the official in the front didn't call that, unless the trail official saw something there. But however, back to my officiating days, we had always taught whoever's closest to the ball, let them make that call.
Yeah, it's hard to, when there's a player between you and the defender and you're the trail person, it's kind of hard to see what kind of action happens, especially when you got a veteran official on the baseline that you called in his or her zone.
Monday's got 11. She's got 12, and it's 50.
Nonetheless, you gotta play through those things, and Monday did, and got the bucket. We're in a period we got to respond right now.
Yeah, so it's the Patriots the Bears was leading by 4 late in the second quarter. Now they're trailing by 9. Engler gets to the baseline, looking for Frazier, over to Feltner, out of her hands, and the turnovers continue to happen for the Bears, up to 16 on the evening. Trailing by 9. 3 minutes, almost 3 minutes to go in the third period.
Yeah, a little laissez-faire with our passing. Just seems like we're just really loose with it and catching as well. We got to get that straightened out if we want to have a chance to win this one.
Over to Hall, being guarded by Feltner. Gets over to Monday with 10 on the shot clock, working against Free. Gets to the baseline, looking for Lewis. Douglas over to Hall. Good defense from the Bears. Block shot. Now, explain that to me, Coach. Where the Bears have already got the basketball, they call the shot clock violation. Is that something that's going?
I would not. He must have seen on the thing was zero.
Okay.
But I would have probably let that be in a play on. This just delays your game. What happened is the team's going to get the ball back. But probably not the wrong call. I would have played on, but that's not the wrong call.
It's just a judgment call when the
Correct.
officials win the call. Okay.
Trail official, he had the best view of it.
McNulty's in her lineup for the Bears. She got the basketball. Free throw line jumper, partially blocked by Douglas. Her active evening continues for the Patriots. Monday, tell you what, she just never did stop with the basketball, but then a turnover. Patriots gets over to Haley Free. Now she's going to push. Hall cuts her off. Free goes behind her back a couple of times. Finds Frazier in the corner. Need this one. Shots up. Good. Bailey Frazier. Give her 13. The Bears within 6.
She's getting loosened up. Her shots early in the game were all hitting the front of the rim, so that was good to see that one got there, and certainly good things happened when it got there. Coach Reeves didn't like that action, and with a 6-point lead, he wasn't going to take any chances.
You know, that's something until be a 30-second timeout. We'll leave it right here. And that was something there, too, Coach, where Haley Free got the basketball and attacked. And like you talked about, Bailey Frazier got to the corner, made the defense stretch, and found Frazier in the corner. She was able to set her feet, square the shoulders,
well,
the ball in the bucket.
The great part, we had numbers, so we got the rebound, got in front of those two girls. We were playing 4-on-3, and Haley did a great job of advancing into the paint. Defense collapses. that's when you get those easy, wide-open looks, and Bailey Frazier did a great job of spotting that up and making that open jumper. We desperately needed it at that point of the game, too.
Frazier 5 of 10 from the floor this evening, 1 of 3 from deep. She's got 13 points and 2 rebounds as well. And I tell you a name we've called her name a few times tonight. Again, all-around game. Mary Englert, 8 points, 2 rebounds, and 2 assists. Stanford, 7 points and 8 rebounds. You know something there, Coach? You talked about that. The first possession of the second half here, we went to Stanford on the block. She finished that left hand, but I don't know if she may have had one more shot since then.
Yeah, we got to get her involved. And, you know, we don't run a ton of plays for her. She's a hard work. She goes and gets them. But sometimes during the game, you've really got to focus on giving her the basketball some. And, you know, when the defense collapses, that gives those shots like Bailey just got, or shake A.J. free for a jump shot. So anytime we can go inside out, inside initially, good things normally happen for us.
I like this line for the Bears right now, too, Coach. You got Reed and Feltner, McNulty, Frazier, and Stanford on the floor right now.
Yeah, we're going to come out in our man-to-man. Hopefully we can get some stops strung together here. And, you know, if you get 3 in a row, you used to call those kills. And hopefully they can get 3 in a row here to get their offense going a little bit.
Get to the back. That's Moore with the basketball. Under 10 on the shot clock. Gets with Douglas. Stanford comes with a steal for the Bears. Stanford gets over to Frazier. Frazier get all the way to the basket. Shots up, blocked. McNulty, the freshman, going strong with the basketball. A lot of action. Bodies on the floor. Battles. This is Mid-South basketball right now, and 2 Bears are still on the floor. Patriots got numbers. Reed's only one back. Shots up by Douglas. Her strong second half continues. She's up to 13 on the evening.
Yeah, she's really been an impact player in this third quarter. She's dominated the third quarter with her effort and her making of her layups.
52-44. Feltner sets her feet, stops, pops, rattles around. Stanford another rebound, finishes with the right hand, unable to do so. McNulty battles for the basketball. Bears will keep possession.
We got to capitalize on those. That's great effort. Nothing wrong with it. Just can't rush your shot. We got to capitalize on those twos, and good effort by Leanna to get another chance at it right there. And just unfortunate we missed that open 3 there by Cece up top.
Hallworth will re-enter the lineup for the Patriots. 15 on the shot clock for the Bears. Frazier's got it up top. Well, man-to-man defense been guarded by Monday. They're going to switch everything up top. Reed. She's going to get to the basket. And Monday's going to be called for the hack. It'll be her second, team second.
They do a good job on their switching, not just a switch to switch. They switch in that passing lane and really jump out there and take it away, and Monday did that. We got a little bit fortunate there on that call, and we'll take it because we probably deserved it anyway.
A.J. Reed to go to the line, shooting 2 shots. I'll tell you her free throw percentage after she shoots both of them. Don't want to do any kind of broadcaster's jinx. So she makes the first. She's up to 4. Makes the second. She comes in the game shooting 89% from the free throw line.
That was big for us. We needed those going. Maybe that'll get her going here a little bit. She need to be careful not to foul, but keep up with her good energy.
She's up to 5.
Oh. She's a little bit frustrated right now.
That'll be her second, team's 4th. Monday is a tough cookie to guard. She's, like you talking about, her swagger. She handles the basketball well, very confident as well, too.
Yes, she is. She does a good job making decisions, getting her teammates involved, and finishing at the rim.
Very decisive with the basketball.
Yep, she's played a lot of basketball, you can tell.
Or to Hayworth, excuse me.
She's very skilled. I love her length and her ability to dribble it, pass it, and shoot it. I think she's a quality player.
10 points, 2 rebounds, 2 assists on the night. Gets over to Douglas. Douglas looking to finish with the right hand this time. Shots up, rebounded by Feltner, stole by Monday. Shot by Douglas is at the buzzer. And after 3 quarters, Douglas is up to 15. The Patriots up by 8 at the end of 3 quarters of play, 54-46. So Bears will have 10 minutes to make up 8 points. We'll send it back to the station. You're watching Bears basketball, the UPIKE Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. You're seeing our man Jackson Blaine enjoying the ball game on the sideline, jumping a little, dancing a little YMCA. One of our cross-country runners at the University of Pikeville doing his student teacher. He's going to be a school teacher. Very energetic about the Bears, Coach.
Very energetic. He usually keeps me on my toes during these games.
So the Bears are trailing by 8 after 3 quarters of play. The Bears have 18 of 47. Patriots 20 of 51. Bears have the basketball first. Reed from the corner. 3-point shots up, rattles around. Frazier goes high for a rebound for the Bears. They'll reset the offense.
Great second shot for Bailey getting to the glass for us.
Frazier uses a Stamper screen. Free throw line jumper. Rattles around, comes off. McNulty, the freshman, goes up strong and scores it for Leanna McNulty, her first bucket of the evening.
A lot of courage by the girls right there, going to get 3 shot attempts. That was great. Leanna with the finish there, and just hats off to our effort on the glass.
Leanna's got 2 points and 4 rebounds on the night. Bears trailing by 6. Hayworth's got the basketball. Man-to-man defense for the Bears. Stamper a switch. Lewis got the basketball at the free throw line. Stops, looks, and too many steps. Turnover, Patriots. That'll be their 16th of the evening.
We've got a bucket full of turnovers for both teams. They got 16 and 17. 16 for Cumberland, 17 for the Bears. That's a lot of turnovers.
Hall will check back in for the Patriots and gets over to Frazier and then get back over to Feltner. Over to McNulty, back to Frazier. Get down a couple of dribbles. Ooh, kept the hand on top of the basketball. Tried to finish at the bucket, and she does. Be an and one opportunity to give her 15.
I love Bailey's aggression right now. We really need somebody to step up for us, and she's answered the bell for us. This is great. She did a great job of not turning that ball over, let it release, and let it come back down to her, so she didn't turn it over. Now we got to capitalize on this and string some more stops together.
Monday's third, team's first. Frazier's 3 of 3 from the line tonight, give her 16. The game's leading scorer right now. The Bears pull within 3. A little 5-0 run from the Bears. They break the press. Hayworth gets basketball. Looking for help. And McNulty's going to be called for the push. That'll be her first, team's first. And you'll have number 30. Pagoli will check back in, give him Monday a break.
Just a tad bit too aggressive right there, but.
Go make sure there was a wide open player in the benches, making sure they knew about it.
We ought not leave her alone. She's made our life miserable this half.
Gets over to Hayworth. Switch at the top there. Going to be guarded by Feltner. 10 on the shot clock.
Still somebody open.
Douglas left-handed 3, top of the corner.
Why not?
I tell you what, she's got 18. Bears trailing by 6. That's Douglas's first 3 of the night. Team's leading the game's leading scorer right now.
Well, she's averaging 22 for the year.
Gets it to Frazier. Frazier gets over to McNulty. Strong drive to the bucket. Try to finish right hand. She does. Give her a 4. Bears are within 4, but we can't keep on trading baskets, though. You got to get a stop.
I misspoke. Abby's averaging 14 a game. They've got 5 players almost averaging double figures.
Backdoor cut. Good play. Frazier with a nice rebound for the Bears. Gets over to Feltner. Feltner's going to push. She's got Reed in the corner if she can find her. The defense is able to catch up. Gets over to Frazier. Gets all the way to the bucket. Left hand. Unable to go, but she's fouled. She could have line shooting 2 more.
Big series right there. Coach Williams did a great job of slowing down Sierra and getting that ball reversed, get it in the hot player's hands, and she got to the rim, and hopefully they'll get us 2 points right here off this free throw. And you notice who was out of the game while we made our little run, who just now is checking back in the game.
That's Douglas's second, team second. Frazier misses the first. That was her first miss from the line tonight. She'll have 1 more. She makes a second. She's up to 17. Bears within 3. Monday and Coleman will return. But I noticed I didn't let the substitute check in for first free throw. They didn't do the second free throw. Is that just a judgment thing from the officials too, or?
Women's is probably different than men's, so I'm not.
Okay.
I'm not going to say. I don't know that rule.
I didn't know if that was something maybe they was late reporting to the table or not.
Turnover
Patriots.
Needed this. It's a good series for us.
Frazier going to attack. She's playing with some confidence. Give McNulty. It's somebody else playing with the confidence. Nice job from the freshman, playing with purpose right now.
Great, strong move. Love to see her start using that left hand a little bit more. She still likes to come back to that right hand on all her finishes, but a great job of getting in the paint by Bailey and finding her on the drive.
Pagoli's second, team's third. McNulty's first shot's up and good. Give her 5. It's her first trip to the line tonight. 24-38 on the season. 24-36. She makes her 26 of 38 on the season. Bears, close they've been in a long time, 57-56. 30-second timeout, so we'll keep it right here. So the Bears are coach in the second half. They still be a 30 seconds. It's going to be a media, though. A little bit of a run here, Coach. And this lineup they had to start the fourth quarter has played extremely well together. I think you have a mix of some physicality and also some athleticism as well.
Yeah, and we've created some turnovers, giving us more opportunities, and we've quit settling. We've gone to the basket and finishing at the rim and getting to the free throw line, which we didn't do in the first half or third quarter, to be honest with you. So this was a good series. We need to maintain this. Great timeout by Coach Reeves to try to break the cycle, but we need to keep this going as best we can. And this lineup's done a great job of providing that spark we needed. Down one, love to see us take the lead here and move this forward.
So right now you have Bailey Frazier for the Bears offensively playing with purpose right now. Leanna McNulty also taking the ball strong to the bucket. Morgan Stamper working on another double-double, 7 points, 9 rebounds right now. You know, right now has some players on the floor playing with some confidence right now offensively. You
have to. I mean, you can't second-guess yourself. You can't be passive, and this is win time. So this fourth quarter is where the girls have to play great. And I do want to put a big shout-out in. We've got some visitors, some teams here. We've got Pikeville High School girls basketball team is all here watching today. And we also have Chi Co and Chi Com faculty, staff, and families coming to the women's and men's games today. So hats off to our folks for supporting these Lady Bears and Bears.
Get inside the Monday, a little four-court press coming on from the Bears.
Little token 2-2-1 back to man-to-man.
Hayworth will drive, switch over. Feltner will pick her up. Somebody's open underneath. McNulty did a nice job switching out and helping out. Hall's shot from the baseline. Finds the bottom, 59-56. Well, Morgan's feet just got tangled up with somebody else and caused a little numbers mismatch.
Now Cumberlands comes to the zone here.
Get AJ down in that corner. Feltner. McNulty's, she's working that baseline. She was open on that one. Reed put down a couple of dribbles.
She wanted that one. She's ready.
Yeah,
this
she's got it.
Going up.
McNulty.
Great job, Leanna.
The shot clock getting reset, though. You got to realize that Stamper's shot is blocked. McNulty shot goes up. They're going to call it a shot clock violation. 59-56. Patriots leading this one.
Great job pursuing the ball. You just got to capitalize on that, and we can't leave people open down here in the corner.
Hayworth will drive. Felton did a nice job cutting off the baseline. Patriots do such a good job cutting to the basket. Hall shots up and good. Give her 9 on the night.
Great job moving without the ball. We felt like we had them dead to rights there, and now they're in their 3 defense here.
So it's been a little 4-0 run by the Patriots, go by 5. McNulty looking. Free throw line gets over to Frazier. Crossover dribble, gets to the bucket. Stamper with her 10th rebound of the game. Shots up and good. Morgan Stamper give her 9. Bears within 3.
Great pursuit of the ball. They're doing a great job of getting second shots. We got to get some of these threes to fall for us. They're good looks. We just got to get them to go down the basket and string some stops together.
Monday working against Reed up top. Gets over to Hall, being guarded by Frazier. Going to go inside. Caldwell. Shots up. Morgan Stamper, good defense. Rattles around. That's Coleman, excuse me.
Great defense there initially. Gave up that second shot, and Cumberlands did a great job of attacking the rim to get to the free throw line.
McNulty's second, team's second. They'll send Coleman to the free throw line. 11-15 on the season. She makes the first, put them up by 4. So I guess the women's game is they have to wait after the second free throw for the substitution.
I think that is correct.
Second shot's good, go by 5. Give her 2 on the night. Engler will replace McNulty. I thought Leanna gave the Bears some good minutes out there, Coach.
Yeah, she really did. She's going to be a star for us eventually. She just keeps getting better every game. And
6 points, 5 rebounds tonight.
Cumberland's coming in with their 33 defense. I assume this is their 2-2-1 back to their 2-3 zone.
Englert gives it over to Frazier, back to Feltner. Bears down by 5. Feltner drives. Frazier in the corner. She's going to drive. Gets to the bucket. Give her 19. Bears within 3.
She's done a great job of not settling for the jump shot and getting to the rim.
Very patient there.
Good execution. We ran a little ball screen offense against the zone right there that worked for us.
Monday being guarded by Reed. Oh, nice move on Monday. Gets all the way to the bucket. Layup is good. Little hesitation dribble. Got Reed off bounce a little bit. Monday got by her. Give her 14. Patriots by 5.
You'd like to see our help defense being over there to support that defender, but we also got to do a little better job on the ball.
Over to Frazier. Stamper. Right. Nice pass to Englert. Layup up and good. Give Mary Englert 10 on the evening.
Great high-low. We've just got to figure out a way to get some stops right here and play some good, solid defense.
Monday gets all the way to the bucket, and then she'll bring it all the way back out, 20 on the shot clock. Monday, she's quick with the basketball.
Got to get through that screen.
Give her the Hall to Stamper. Nice cut to the basket. Sierra Feltner is going to be called for the foul. Will be her third, team second here in the fourth period.
Very nice execution by the Patriots right there. Did a great job of being patient, running their offense through, caught the right switch there, and sent it right in the post.
But now they allowed the subs to come in for the first free throw. I want to find that out.
We're going to get that defined as we go.
Shots up and rattles off. That's Coleman on the free throws.
Now we need to capitalize and get us a good rebound right here.
She's 2 of 3 from the free throw line after that miss. 3 of 4. Patriots leading this one by 4. Lewis will replace Coleman.
I think strategically they're trying to substitute in on the second free throw to make sure they get their defense set up.
So Bears trailing by 4. Feltner brings the basketball down for the Bears. She gets to the free throw line, gets over to Frazier. Gets on a couple dribbles. Englert, she's looking to drive. Lost her footing, but it's off a Patriots player. Bears keep possession with 17 on the shot clock.
And one of two things, that was either a foul or a turnover. I'm not sure how it ended up our ball, but let's see what we can do out of bounds underneath against his zone.
Trying to get inside the Stamper, throws over Lewis's head. Nice job. Morgan's got the basketball, got 13 on the shot clock. Freeze looking to create. Stamper screen. Freeze will get the bucket.
Hey.
Spin move. Stamper another rebound. They're going to call a foul. I think it's going to be on Lewis.
I also think that the rule specifically states if you hook that arm.
It's Lewis's first, team's fourth.
A great effort by Morgan right there.
9 points, 11 rebounds. Gets inside to Englert. She's looking to score.
Nice kick.
Frazier stops, pops, holds the release, rattles around, comes out. Stemper with another rebound.
What a circus shot, but great effort.
Bears are within 2. Stamper has her 8th consecutive double-double with 11 points and 11 rebounds.
I hope all the young ladies and the fans are all in the stands are watching how hard she works to get offensive rebounds. That is a huge asset to any team.
And typically that's where she gets her buckets like you've talked about. It's not like the offense runs through her.
No, she goes and seeks them out and gets them.
Hayworth got the basketball, gets it over to Douglas, working against Feltner. She spins at the free throw line, trying to finish with the right hand. Going to call it with an offensive foul called the hook on Abby Douglas. He'll be her third, team's fourth. And with 3:15 to go here, Coach, in the fourth period, they have an opportunity to tie this ball game.
That was a fortunate call for the Bears. I don't think it was a foul on the Bears, but I don't know that it was a play on, but we'll take it.
Feltner got the basketball. Looked like a little zone defense. Yep. Free gets to the bucket, gets back over to Feltner, back over to Englert. 15 on the shot clock. She looked at the bucket. She's being guarded by Monday. Over to Frazier, a little bit too late on that pass. Frazier did a nice job keeping it free, yes. Haley Free over to Frazier. Reset the shot clock to 20.
I would almost call a timeout right here to get the shot we wanted. You got the first chance to tie the game up.
Englert, the free throw line jumper. Rattles in. 12 points from Mary England. We're tied at 66, and Coach Clifton Williams calls a timeout. He wants a 30.
Great look right there. Great job of getting to the elbow. Very controlled. Got him a great look, and then got him a timeout, set their defense, catch your breath here.
So there, now you talk about how deep this Bears offense is. Now you have Frazier with 19. England's got 12. Stanford's got 11. So you got some people playing with some extreme confidence. And right now, Coach, doing a little bit better job on the backboard. I'm trying to see. They actually got a 5 rebound advantage. Is actually down by 1 at halftime. So the second half about rebounding the Patriots by 6.
Does that say 18 offensive rebounds?
18 offensive rebounds. That's
wow.
That's pretty good.
That's a hustle factor right there. You love to see those stat lines filled up, and hats off to the girls for really getting that. Now they got to dig in here and not get fat and happy and really be driven right here to get a good stop and get the ball back.
Well, now also as far as foul trouble, you have 3 fouls for Douglas on Monday and also more for the Patriots. And for the Bears, you have Feltner with 3.
Big possession right here for both teams.
2 minutes and 30 seconds to go in the fourth period. We're tied at 66 on Monday evening. Mid-South Conference action here at the Appalachian Wireless Arena. Appreciate you guys tuning in. Monday being guarded by Englert. Stops, look to pass, gets out to Douglas. Englert did a nice job defensively.
That was awesome help by Mary Englert right there. She had a clear lane to the basket, slid over, forced a very tough shot.
And Englert is calling out the offense. He's like, let's slow it down and run this play. Gets over to Free. She's going to try to get to the bucket. Kicks it out to Frazier. Got 15 on the shot clock. She's looking to finish with the left hand. She does. Bailey Frazier, she matched her uniform number with 21 on the night, and the Bears reclaim the lead 68-66.
That's a great drive. I'd love to see us put it towards the hole every time from here on out.
Monday being guarded by Free. Stanford switches out on Monday. A little bit of a mismatch there. Now Moore's got the basketball. Backdoor cut. Frazier got her hands on the basketball. 10 on the shot clock. A minute 33 to go in the fourth period.
Very good defensive effort right there and very physical play. Did a good job switching when they needed to switch.
I think the communication is really good now. The ladies defensively as well, too, on the switches. Allworth shots up. Hayworth shots up and good. Give her 10.
I was going to say she hadn't shot it a whole lot tonight, but that was a big basket, seven attempts.
And her release is really good,
pretty,
too.
Yeah.
Feltner over to Englert. 20 on the shot clock. She's looking to get to the bucket. They got a hand on the basketball. Englert's posting hard. And the Feltner looks for Englert. It's probably ill-advised pass there. Douglas got the basketball. Big second half for the Patriots. Lewis running the floor. Rebound by Haley Free. There's a lot of action in there, but no call. Moore's got the basketball. We're under a minute to play. A lot of physicality.
Very physical. Great effort by Cumberlands to get that loose ball. We got fortunate they missed the layup. And
play to that whistle.
You gotta secure that rebound somehow, some way.
Over to Moore. 3-point shot.
Air
Doesn't
ball.
draw anything. Nice hustle by Lewis. Now the Bears got numbers
right now. You got to go. We got numbers.
Got some tired legs right now, though. Feltner's got the basketball. We're tied at 68. I wonder if we got some timeouts left.
Oh, wow.
Hayworth will be called for the foul. Be her first, team's 5th. That's big. That'll put the Bears in bonus. Englert will be going to the line. This will be her first trip of the evening. She's got 10.
I didn't see a whole lot of contact there on that play, but it leads to the 1-and-1 for us.
I'm not going to tell you Englert's free throw percentage. She got 2 shots coming up. I'll tell you afterwards.
Let's go number 10. Let's put these in.
25.4 left here in the fourth period. Mid-South Conference action. Englert makes the first. She's up to 13.
Looks like the Bears have 2 timeouts remaining, and the Patriots have 1 timeout, if I see that correctly.
That's what I see as well, Coach. Englert puts down a couple of dribbles, spins the basketball, makes them both. She's 85% coming in, and she looked like an 85% free throw shooter there.
Very confident. That was a great series right there. Now we got to string as many more together as we need to in this last 25-second window.
So with the Bears up by 2. Let's see if it's going to be a 30 or a full. It's going to be a full timeout. So listen back to the station. 25.4 seconds to go. Bears leading this one by 2, 70-68. Watching Bears basketball on the UPIKE Sports Network, presented by Appalachian Wireless. Welcome back to the Appalachian Wireless Arena. And, Coach, Mid-South Conference action on a Monday night. 25 seconds to go. The Bears leading this one 70-68. Coach Reeves called his final timeout, advanced the basketball to midcourt.
Yeah, I've got a feeling that Monday's going to get the basketball and somehow going to get Douglas involved along with the Lewis young lady here, if they can get it in. Great job denying. Don't foul here. But we still got fouls to give. That's not the worst thing ever, but
That's going to be on Haley Freeby, her first, team's fourth.
so now we do not need to foul now. We needed to save that one on the drive.
But we had .3 come off the clock. I don't know if that matters or not, though. It's 25.4.
Should not have took anything off if they called it before it came in.
It's into Monday. Let's see what they come up with. Been guarded by Haley Free.
Yeah, going at Lewis here and then coming up with
Hayworth. He got the basketball on Monday. Switch on the screen. Been guarded by Stanford. Gets all the way to the bucket. Right-hand layup.
Oh.
Nice job of Douglas keeping it alive for the Patriots. Gets out to Lewis. She goes to the basket. No, she's going to kick out to Monday. Her three. Shots up. Rattles around. Battle for the rebound. Jump ball. It stays with the Patriots with 1.6 seconds to go.
Man, as hard as we've rebounded and a great effort, we just got to pull that rebound in somehow, some way. If you want to win that game,
all right, so
you got to do a great job.
So it's a full timeout. We'll keep it right here, though. I want to talk strategy with Coach Kelly Wells. So 1.6 seconds to go. And looked like they was going to be satisfied with the 2-point shot there. But on the offensive rebound, Monday put up to the 3 with 1.6 here. You're on the road. You go for the win or you go for the tie?
Your most open three-point shots come off offensive rebounds. So the ball was up at the rim. 9 girls were in the paint. The Lewis girl just happened to be out on the perimeter.
Right.
Everybody's collapsed in. They made a great decision of throwing it to the perimeter. Made the one more, missed the shot. I'd love to see us rip that rebound and just go after it.
Well, Haley Free's trying.
She did. She just outsized a little bit, but she gave a great effort. And it's the other 4 girls. You're like, what are you all doing during that time too? And that's how you close games out. You don't wait to see if the ball goes in. You go rebound that sucker and you get it secured. But I would say they'll do something at the blocks right here for one of their interior players with a 10 to 32 screen and try to roll back to try to get him a 2 or a foul.
So defensively here, man-to-man?
Oh, absolutely. And with 1.6, I probably come off of the out-of-bounds player and play our defender right underneath the rim.
Okay. Looks like it's Engler. Looks like she's going to play. It was exactly what you talked about.
She's got to be huge right there, not let any just guard one side of the floor. It's got to come this way. Cannot go to the back. And it went to the back.
Shots up, and the Bears are going to win this one. So the 3rd consecutive win for the Bears.
That was a great win, and probably got a little fortunate right there. That was not exactly how I think Coach Reeves wanted that play to go, but the Lady Bears are finding ways to close out games here lately, and I'm very proud to see that.